10 over the Indiana Pacers in a must-have Game 4 for the Cavs. And LeBron, 23 points in the first half. It is 60-50. This against an Indiana defense allowing 90 points a game in the series. It's 60 rung up by the Cavs in the first 24 minutes. American Express halftime report, Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. What you chuckling about there, Chuck?
I always find it funny when people say it's a must-win for the Cavs. It's a must-win for the Pacers, too.
But even more so for Cleveland.
Ernie, if the Pacers don't win this game, they're not going to win the series. People don't understand, when you're in the playoffs, one game is a big deal. I know it sounds simple, but if the Pacers lose this game, they're not going to win this series, plain and simple. But it's a must-win for the Cavs. It's a must-win for the Pacers.
For the Cavs to avoid going in a 3-1 hole. American Express teammates, we've got Jordan and LeBron. LeBron and Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson had 10 points through the first 3 games. He's got 12 here in Game 4 to go with LeBron's 23. And we've been talking about LeBron getting help, and now he's got some in this one, at least, Shaq.
I said earlier, if he gets some help, they have a good chance of winning. I don't like what I'm seeing in the starting lineup, JR 9 and everybody else 0-2-2. But, these guys have the ability to do this. We all know what JR can do it. Very instrumental when they won that championship. And when he's hitting shots like this, hopefully it's a good day for him. And this kid right here, when he first got traded to Cleveland, he was doing this. He was real aggressive, making a lot of noise. I don't know what happened, but I guess LeBron and them had a conversation with him and said, listen, don't wait for me. You have the ability to be aggressive. Go out and do it. But, again, I don't like what I'm seeing in the starting lineup, Ernie. 9-23, 0-2-2. That ain't going to get it done.
That is the first time that starting lineup of J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Kyle Korver, Jose Calderon has been used this season. George Hill unable to go because of back problems, and Love scoreless in the first half after picking up 2 early fouls. Kenny, I cannot wait to see your pictures because these days there's always something new.
It's always a chance. But if you saw this game for the first time, you were like, well, how in the world does Indiana have a lead? Because they're not doing the thing. So I'm going to show you early in the games they were actually doing it. Shaq's not running anymore. Shaq, you got to run them all because I need some racing. But early in the game, they were doing exactly what they had started out doing in the other games, is they couldn't guard people off the dribble. So here's Collison outside. You have right here, freeze it here. So if you have J.R. Smith and you have Oladipo here, Oladipo says, I don't care how much help you have and where you are, I can get by you as we run it into the game. And he gets into the lane and he's finishing. So that's what they did, and they started there. But then today, it seemed like it was something different, where they started to come out and then the same thing. They said, well, if we pass the ball and I move the ball, you know what? I got to get in the game.
Oh, here
I got to get in the game, man.
I know you wouldn't disappoint me.
I got to get in it. I got to get in it. Yo, I'm over here, guys, look at me. I'm on the Pacer bench. Can you see me over here? I'm on the Pacer bench. Yo, you know what I got to do? I got a defensive slide into the game because that's the only way. If you're LeBron James, you should be like, Korver, I got your back, brother. I got your back. I'm helping recover. I got your back, Korver. But also, if you're Tristan Thompson, you should be in the same position. But you're saying, you know what, Korver? I got your back because I'm going to be here and I'm going to lock down and he's not going to drive you. But every Pacer thinks that they can beat everyone off the dribble. Even Bogdanovic, he says, you know what? I'm going to help, and if you don't recover, I'm going to find guys to knock it down. Run the tape and get me out of here. Because as you look as he drives and penetrates, now LeBron comes too much, and you got a wide-open jump shot, 3, and that's been how they've been beating the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I'm a little disappointed in the sense of urgency.
Not in that.
No,
not in that second. Yes.
I'm disappointed in the Pacers. I don't feel a sense of urgency on their part. Maybe they got this thing where we can always come back.
Started out like that, and then they stopped.
But this is you got to play with a sense of urgency.
But keep in mind, Cleveland did this last game also. They was up at half.
Yeah, but you can't. The last game won't have nothing to do with tonight. You can't have that.
So who do you think will win this game, Chuck?
I think the Cavs going to win this game.
Well, sitting on that bench and listening to what they were saying, I think the Pacers are going to make this a one-possession game. It's going to be a one-possession down the stretch. Who wins it?
The Cavs have won 8 games when trailing by double digits at the half. That's an NBA. The Pacers have. That's an NBA record, and they are down by 10 tonight. Even Digital Kenny is the smallest person.
Hey, Mike, I could go at you any day, brother, one-on-one. Let's get it done.
Mike worked for CBS Channel 4, I think.
Yeah, he can get it. Mike will get it. That's what Mike will get. He'll see
Channel
how small
4
I am.
talking crazy to you?
Channel 4.
Welcome to the American Express Halftime Report. American Express, the official card of the NBA.
Back here on the American Express Halftime Report, Game 4 in the Raptors-Wizards series tonight in D.C. And Bradley Beal had 31. Washington had 40 points in the first half and then 40 in the third quarter. And then when Gortat jammed, tied the game, capped the 10-2 run. Markieff Morris from John Wall. DeRozan had a chance to tie there, but misfired. Washington finished the game 14-4. John Wall went for 27 and 14. We got ourselves a 2-2 series heading back to Air Canada on Wednesday night. Washington trying to snap an 8-game road losing streak overall. My face when the Jet actually appeared on that screen and was playing defense, says Storm Shadow.
That's funny, Giants pride.
That's funny, Biggie.
Game within the game.
Oh, that's funny.
You missed a word, Ernie.
No, I didn't.
You've been watching the American